Formula Drift Texas. I am Josh Robinson, a very cold Josh Robinson. I think this is probably the first time in my life I've worn a t-shirt under my race suit to try and keep warm. It's blizzardy out here, it's single-digit temperatures, and we're about to head out for our first practice session on this brand new layout. They ran this layout very loosely back in 2014, which was well and truly before my time. So I'm looking forward to getting out there and showing them what we can do in the HGK Duralast Euroofighter.
Make me bleed, make me cry, still arise, say I'm weak, too weak to fight, still
So that's first practice. I absolutely nailed it the first two runs. I was absolutely pumped on it. And then we decided we needed to get a little bit fancier on the initiation, and it went backwards after that. I peaked early. The third and fourth run were fine, but definitely not going to set the world on fire. But we got it back together for the fifth run, and it was a lot of fun. So definitely feeling good in the car. It's the best it's ever felt, and I'm really looking forward to getting back out there for the second practice session in just a few minutes' time.
Momentum, speed, everything is important and line, but really you need to keep those eyes up and transition on time. The timing is critical between outer zone 1 and inner clip 1. So Josh and I are kind of dialing that in, working on exactly the right amount of aggression without going too much or too little. From there you push out to an outer zone on the power alley, lots of power, lots of speed there. He's got that zone pretty well dialed in. Then you transition out to the sweeper. So it's kind of a combination of two zones. You go to outer zone 3, which is just a small section that you fill and setting you up for the big sweeper. And then the outer zone 4 is basically the last half of the sweeper. You just try and ride that edge all the way around the back end and just hang it out there as long as you can with as much power, much smoke, as much speed as possible. So yeah, Josh is doing great so far. You had a really, really good couple runs. We're dialing in a couple little things here and there, but overall, doing great, making my job easy.
So that's the wrap for day one. Finally warmed up a little bit in the afternoon. It took us time, but we got there in the end. It was really interesting trying to chase in the final laps because obviously it's much later in the season than what we would normally run Texas. The sun was just super low, it was setting, it looked spectacular, but trying to chase through the smoke on that really fast transition between inside clip 1 and outside zone 2 was an absolute train wreck. I came in, we changed my visor, went back out for my last chase run against Micah Diaz. and it was on fire for the first 2 clips, and then coming into outside zone 3, I lost the handbrake. So the guys are checking that over now, just checking the pressure valves, going to re-bleed it. We're going to check the in-car footage in a minute and see what went wrong, if it was just driver error or if it was as I think it was, and maybe the pads got pushed out slightly, which let the handbrake have a lot more deflection than what it normally would. All in all, an awesome day today. It was a whole bunch of fun to mess around with running nitrous and no nitrous and getting a whole bunch of chase runs in. So we'll head home tonight, get some sleep, and get back out here for game day tomorrow. See you then.